Happy Sleep Wisdom Wednesday, smart sleepers. Hope you're having a good week so far. Wednesdays, my schedule has changed, and I'm now with my son on Wednesdays, so I'm going to, in the future, be changing this to be Sleep Tip Tuesdays and do it on Tuesday on a day that I'm working. Um, yeah, I'm excited. It's summer though, and we're finally in Jackson, Wyoming. We have a very late summer, so we're finally getting to it, and it feels awesome. This week, I want to talk about dreams because I've been hearing and reading so much about people are having crazy dreams right now. And I've kind of noticed it too. I'm not good at remembering my dreams, but I definitely wake up in the morning and I'm like, that was a really weird dream I was just having. So I just want to talk about dreams, their purpose, and why we are having crazy dreams right now. So, some people would talk about dreaming of zombies chasing you down the street or hospitals overflowing and turning people away. That was definitely a scare in reality. Or you're at the grocery store naked and without a mask. Yeah, these kind of vivid dreams that people are having during the pandemic. Yeah, let's get into what dreams are and why we have them. People have been trying to understand dreams since the beginning of civilization, it turns out. So many cultures practice dream incubation, which means focusing on a specific topic when going to sleep. So, images of doing dream incubation have been found in Paleolithic caves, and ancient Egyptians and Greeks would try to sleep in temples to try to receive divine guidance in their dreams. So this has been going on for a long time that we've been really curious. More recently, psychologists and scientists have been trying to figure out why we dream. Freud believed that dreams represented our repressed thoughts. Carl Jung argued that they revealed what was in your subconscious. But the point is that many people have tried to interpret their dreams throughout history. Now, most of our dreams happen in our REM, rapid eye movement, stage of sleep. And it's believed that dreams are the brain's way of processing information that we've taken in during the day. So during deep sleep, your brain stores what it's learned from the day. And then REM sleep, which happens after deep sleep in a sleep cycle, is when your brain catalogs all those pieces of information and is connecting them, kind of like the pieces of a puzzle, and trying to make sense of them. And so it connects them in unrelated ways. Scientists also now believe that you process your emotions during REM sleep. So Dr. Matthew Walker, the author of Why We Sleep, found that there is zero noradrenaline in the body during sleep, during REM sleep. So that means you can dream without that stress chemical being there. So that allows you to reprocess, upsetting experiences that happen during the day in that safe environment without that stress chemical. So according to Walker, he says it's said that time heals all wounds, but my research suggests that time spent in dreams is what heals. It's really fascinating. Your brain also expresses this creativity while you're dreaming. So during the day, your prefrontal cortex acts kind of like a traffic cop, blocking out what's socially inappropriate or what it thinks is irrational. While you're dreaming, this part of the dream doesn't function. So that means you can be more creative while you're dreaming. And that's why we can figure out solutions to problems and things while we're dreaming as well, because our brain is allowed to express its full creativity. Many inventions were created while dreaming, including the sewing machine, the periodic table of elements, and even Google. I don't know if you watch the Netflix series Self-Made. I highly recommend it. It's about Madame C.J. Walker's and how she invented the story of her becoming the richest black woman in the world at that time. And it says that the recipe for her wonderful hair grower came to her in a dream, is what I read. The Netflix series actually shows something different, so it's kind of interesting. Um, but yeah, so there's a lot happening while we are dreaming. Rumi says God has given you dreams to show your inner state. So now that we know about dreams, it makes sense why we're having such crazy dreams right now. Our brains are trying to process what's happening during the day, all those emotions, all that stress, um, all that worry. All of those are going to show up in your dreams. It makes total sense. And we're experiencing something we've never experienced before. So dreaming is our brain's way of processing that, trying to figure it out. Now you can try and pay attention to your dreams and see what they're trying to show you. I'm definitely not a dream interpreter by any means, but if you did want to keep track of your dreams, you could keep a journal by your bedside and write down what you've been dreaming when you wake up in the middle of the night or first thing in the morning. We do spend more time in REM sleep toward morning, so if you wake up naturally without an alarm clock, that's also going to make it more likely for you to remember that dream that you were having as you wake up. Now, what about nightmares? Nightmares happen because the amygdala in our brain that processes negative emotions can be overactivated when you're sleeping, causing a fear response. And then we already talked about that prefrontal cortex, which promotes rational thought, is turned off. So that combination makes nightmares possible. Now, the first step to eliminating nightmares is to get good quality sleep. You're more likely to have nightmares when you're sleep deprived. So setting a consistent bedtime, avoiding alcohol before bed, and getting exercise every day will help. And I have lots of information in this group about how to get a good night's sleep, but definitely addressing any sleep issues you have so you get good sleep is key. If you do have the same nightmare over and over, you can try rewriting the ending to the dream. So if you're dreaming of a zombie chasing you, once you're awake, replay the dream in your mind and end it with you escaping. Also keep in mind that the emotions you're experiencing in your dreams could represent what you're feeling subconsciously that aren't even aware of. So this is kind of the latest view about dreams. So if you're having anxious, stressful, or scary dreams, they might be unacknowledged concerns. And becoming aware of those buried feelings can be the key to getting rid of those nightmares. So if you aren't sleeping enough, that also means that you aren't dreaming. And if you aren't dreaming, you aren't healing your emotional response experiences, and you're also not being as creative as you could be. So if you are ready to get your sleep and your dreams back, then let's chat. I have my program is one of a kind in that I address both the mind and the body and how those affect sleep. So if you want to learn more, then book a call with me so you can find out what's keeping you from sleeping and what you can do to fix it. So we'll come up with a plan and we will figure it out. Happy rest of your week, and I'll talk to you soon.